Holla, that's new Timbs. Team shining like new rims. Y'all need advice, well here's your advice, cause we drop gems. We at the top 10, this a whole nother chart slim. Bradley, he chosen, this interview should be top 10. No telling who walking, got our city, they all in. Head above water, we never trip off no light swim. It's the Lounge Boys callin'.
They call me Brad, aka Damn. You know, you gotta pay attention, you gotta listen. We talk that ish. Loud.
Yeah.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Lounge Boys in the building.
What's happening?
Ain't shit, just chillin'.
Where the fuck is everybody?
Chillin'.
Hey, hold up. Where is everybody?
They sleep. We want to welcome everybody to the Lounge Boys show. Once again, we got another great show lined up for everyone. another great show.
another great show lined up for
Yeah.
everyone.
But yeah, today we're going to have one of our great sponsors that has been sponsoring us since we started this bad boy.
Dang, though, you ain't say hello to everybody. Like, how you doing? And
Man.
How was your week?
They can't speak to us.
I mean, you ain't asked me
I
shit.
just talked to you.
So what? They don't know that, do
Hey,
they?
we got a good show coming up today, man. We can talk about that in a second. I want to let people know what's coming up, man.
Hey, you know something, though?
What?
Man, people is watching.
What are you
They watching.
at? You tell me the 10 people right there?
Nah. You think it's 10, man. These people is
You
watching.
think the 10 people right there?
Nah.
Get
hey,
out of here. Hey, look, man. We
Look,
got.
y'all probably wondering what all these little purple.
We're gonna get to that. You moving too fast, man. He hype, boy. Where you coming from?
Hey.
Where you coming from?
Okay, cool.
That boy is hype, man. But look, man, we got New Age Empire coming on today. They're gonna They're gonna discuss about knowing your rights.
They sound like they deep as a motherfucker
And
too.
that's
Though.
something that you like to talk
Yeah,
about.
that's one of my main topics that I always love to talk about. Know your rights.
Rights.
Know what the fuck you can say, what you can do, and what nobody else can do to you. Yeah. Yeah, let's get it, baby. How long?
Also, we're gonna discuss their partnership with PLG firm located right here in Washington D.C. So hopefully we get some nice input coming through to let everyone know about knowing your rights, man.
Know what
because
you
a lot
can
of
do.
people out here getting jacked up.
Yeah, they jacking
over some
motherfuckers.
BS.
Okay, so since
some BS.
we gonna get into that, did you see the one where the dudes was riding down the street and was a young boy on the side? I think it was either Philly or Jersey. I couldn't tell by the way by their lingo. I think it was Philly. I believe that. And it was two youngins, and the police officer took their book bag. And when they rolled by, they saw that the police officer took their book bag without any reason to take it or whatever. And they rolled down the window and he said, "Hey man, get that youngin back his book bag. You can't just take his book bag for nothing like that. He ain't did nothing to you. You ain't got no reason to take his book bag." You know what I'm saying? He knew the law. He knew his rights. He knew the rights that the young man whose rights was being
Violated.
Mm-hmm. So he stepped up.
That's good. We need a lot of people like that.
You didn't see that?
No, I didn't see that, but
That was a good one. I was happy I was proud to see that,
someone stood up
we standing up for each other.
instead of this videotaping.
Yeah, fuck the videotape. You know
The
what I'm
first
saying?
thing people do is pull out a dang on camera,
I mean, they had the camera.
which is good.
They had camera running. They had the footage. That's how you could see it. But at the same time, they stood up for what was right. So that
See
was
something,
that-
say something. That's what it is.
Oh no, depending on. Damn, that's
But,
that's a thin line for me, man.
Yeah, yeah.
See something, say something. You know. 'Cause
Oh shit. But look, we just got this in today. Can y'all see this?
can y'all tell what that is? Y'all see what that say?
These little whoa, oh.
Bam. What up?
Go to
one you
ties.
looking
Go
at?
to ties.
All right. So here we go.
Come on, man. Twist it around.
I'm
my
trying
brother.
to. All right, look.
Damn.
They go to Lounge Boys.
Yeah, we got a little something right there.
Lounge Boys. And then y'all seeing all the ash on my hand. And then go our website on the other side. We got these.
Yeah, so we'll let y'all know how we giving them out.
But when we give them out, it's gonna be something special to go with them.
Yeah. So
we
we're
got
gonna
a bag full of them.
jump to a real quick damn man.
You can't talk.
A real quick break.
We're
We're gonna jump to a real quick
gonna jump
break.
to a wick.
And we'll be right back with you.
A wick.
2 seconds. Yeah.
Well, look who showed up.
Told y'all we're gonna be back quick.
Just like the Redskins.
That was a
I like
camera,
your hat,
that was a
man.
camera trick,
That hat
man.
is
Damn, I like that.
that hat is
That
some
was a
shit.
camera trick.
Woo!
That
That
is
was a
some,
camera trick.
that is some
Yeah,
shit.
he was here the whole
You can
time.
thank Rick for this hat.
He was here the whole time for real.
Hey Rick, what's wrong?
Good job, Nick. Good job.
You's a bad man.
Yeah, wiggity.
But
So welcome to the
What I
show.
miss? What I miss?
we ain't missing nothing. This
We ain't
is a
missing
little
nothing. We
intro.
talking about knowing.
now.
We was talking about knowing your rights.
Yeah. 'cause
All
we-
right. So
that's who's coming.
did you
on
see the
today.
vid? We waiting on the New Age Empire. We gonna bring them in a second, whenever they ready to rock and roll. But so far as knowing your rights, how much do you know about your rights? That, like, say for instance, you walking down the street and police just walk up to you.
I know enough to get them off my ass. I
Okay.
know that much.
All right.
I mean, but I ain't gonna go into some shit that I don't know. Like how niggas be out here in the street running down
Running
the
their
whole
mouth.
damn lawn on them people.
Oh yeah, they can tell you like,
Yeah, I ain't getting into all that.
yeah, I can't get into all that neither, but I'm gonna know enough to say, hey, look, you ain't. I can't. I plead the fifth real quick.
Yeah.
I have the right to remain silent. What do you
But
want?
that's what a lot of them say though. Just don't say jack because they want you to say stuff
Yeah, they
to
want you.
incriminate yourself.
Yeah, they want you.
They
to
keep
say-
talking.
That's when you getting locked
Yeah,
up.
exactly. They keep talking and you gonna keep talking, and they say no, you're gonna say some stupid shit out your mouth, and then guess what? Put your hands behind your back, real
I
quick.
mean, but
Put your hands behind
It,
your
it
back.
really ain't that easy though.
What? Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
ain't.
it got to be a lot more to that. Just put your hands behind your back, shit.
Put
you know
your hands
what I'm
behind
saying?
your back for what? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? What's the reason behind it?
Like it got to be more. You got to know more of your rights than just to let them tell you, man, come here, put your hands behind your back. You know what I'm saying?
You just a
Like,
dummy.
Yeah, you got to know more.
Okay,
than
no
that.
problem.
So let me ask you this:
But when we were younger, though, when we were younger and dumber, and we felt like we was always doing wrong, we would go with the shit. But now I look back on a lot of stuff that
Baltimore?
police was doing to us. Yeah, Baltimore for Carl Coates, Officer
Damn.
Carl Coates.
Okay,
A lot of shit he was doing to
Oh,
us when
my
we were
goodness.
younger.
we are going down.
I think he
What was
violated.
the other one? Pac-Man. I don't remember his name though.
He violated y'all.
Man,
Oh,
we got
man,
violated.
He was
to the
violating. Yeah, he
utmost.
was violating.
You
shit
guys
out of
wanna-
to
people.
the utmost.
Can
He
you
was-
de-
he was
can-
taking
can
advantage.
I
you-
think
can
all
you
our
define your
rights-
violations.
See, he was cold-blooded taking advantage because we didn't know anything about, law and all that other. We ain't know shit.
So,
he
hold
was-
up. When you say he was taking advantage of you, you mean he was improper?
I'm talking about literally
illegal running down
we
on you.
couldn't,
What?
we couldn't walk like we couldn't walk down the street.
Literally
We
walking down the
couldn't.
street.
Yeah, we couldn't do. It was
He'll
a
pull
lot of
up
stuff
next
we
to
couldn't
you
do.
and search you.
If you walking down the street, you just pull
Walking
up and
down the
search.
street, pull up
Yeah.
to you and search you.
Get right up against the wall. All that
All
it
day.
was terrible, man. It
And
was terrible.
the main thing that got me when he came out his mouth and said, "I'm going to lock you up so many times, so when you turn 18, you're gonna have a rap sheet, and then I'm gonna catch you for a big charge. And
God
then you're gonna,
damn.
and then that's what he told us.
Yeah.
She
vicious.
actually told us
He
that.
was vicious.
For real?
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, with me, I had one day I was walking down the street. He did that. Searched me, blah, blah, blah. So once he let me go, I was like, all right, I'm going to the station. So I start walking to, because, we got the police station right on our street.
Yeah.
So I'm walking.
right there on y'all block.
He actually pulls up again and searched me more thoroughly this
Maybe
time.
just like
Hold on,
feeling
hold on.
nuts.
Hold on. He probably did, but. So I went up there and I filed 7 complaints. A lot of you not. 7 complaints against him.
Damn, how old was you when you
Hold
was
on.
filing these complaints?
I may have been like between 14 to like 17. So it was something like that. But listen. Let me tell you what happened though.
That's sexual
One of our
harassment.
friends got beat up by the police down there on Maple. Mm-hmm. So NAACP got involved.
Okay.
So they called me in to be a witness and tell them about the stuff that's going on down there.
Right.
So they went to the police station to get my reports. I had copies. The police only had 2 of them.
Okay.
I had 7. They only had 2. So that's how one of the reasons why Baltimore and the police got in trouble. Because they were just throwing my shit away.
My mother went down there, man.
Right,
Shit, she probably went down there about 20 times.
Exactly.
But see, they never could. One thing, they took a lot of stuff out on me because of my brother, who would basically be 2 feet away from, like, man, fuck y'all.
And roll out.
And run. And they knew he was the fastest nigga in the world.
They wasn't catching
We
him.
ain't catching him. You know what I'm saying? And it just trickled down to who's next.
Yep.
Ladies
Who's
and
next?
gentlemen, we
Who's
are
next?
reminiscing about what went on around
Who's
Maple.
next?
But like Nick was saying, we didn't know. We really didn't know
Man, we
much,
didn't
and
know
I didn't know.
any better.
I didn't know to go file the complaints until Calvin Avant told me. He was like, "Look, keep filing complaints, and that's what I was doing. And look what happened. I had 7. They only had 2 of them to show for. So I won that battle. But a lot of us didn't because we got charges. Those dumb charges, though, man. Loitering.
Yeah,
Freaking
Lord,
jaywalking.
charges, yeah, just
man,
anything they can do. They was doing it.
Man, it was.
They was actually charging y'all with everything. Like it was. I mean,
Man,
everything they
man,
getting you
look,
with. They
yeah.
like,
I'm
"Yeah,
just-
which one y'all cross the street crooked? Okay, that's jaywalking.
Yeah.
You standing outside of this carryout? Oh, that's loitering.
They try to say
Yeah.
we couldn't stand at the bus stop. We couldn't stand at the store. We in the store. I seen them come in the store, in the carryout, and search people
Now I want to ask you this:
while they waiting for food, though.
was the officer Caucasian?
No,
No,
they
he's
was
black.
Oh, goddamn!
He was black.
They
That's
was
the
black.
bad part.
He ain't
about
like
it.
y'all having no type of fun.
Man, he was. I don't know who hired him or what the reason they hired him for.
Uncle
but
Tom ass nigga.
Him, and it was more than him. It was another black dude
Yeah,
that
yep.
was vicious too.
Yep. And the thing is, a lot of the white cops treat us better.
But
That's
you
the
know
crazy
why?
thing.
And this is the reason why I don't. Not say I don't respect the other cops on that was on the force that we consider cool. You know what I'm saying? That we talk to, that whatever. That basically been patrolling our neighborhood since we were younger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the reason why I had like kind of little acted a little standoffish with them is because y'all act like y'all cool. Y'all sit down here and chill with us and talk, and shoot the bird with us, whatever. But y'all still know what these dudes doing. You know what I'm saying? And y'all ain't saying nothing to these dudes about what they doing. Y'all just letting them go and letting all that shit fly, man. And
That's
and it's
that's that unity thing, man. That's just
that's
like
why I couldn't.
that's just
I
like
couldn't
us
rock
though.
with
That's
it.
the same thing that we got in the street, right?
Yeah, I guess.
You got the code where you ain't supposed to tell, but they still do. But
You can
at the
say
same
that.
time, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, look. So we're gonna take a real quick commercial break.
We're gonna come
And
back
we're
with
gonna
our
come right back with
our guest,
with our
New
guest.
Age Empire.
New Age Empire. Also, New Age Empire.
I
is
wonder
one
if I
of-
can still file charges.
Hold up,
man.
we-
I feel violated.
Oh,
man.
did he-
Is
he
hold
stick
on,
his
is
finger in
Carl
your
Coe
ass?
still an officer?
I don't know.
Because I looked this bam up on
I did.
Facebook. I did.
Damn, this nigga got
Man,
didn't.
I
He
seen
be
his
having-
whole
No, you
family
didn't.
on
He be having
Facebook.
nightmares about this
I
man.
seen his whole family on Facebook.
Hey,
Damn.
Ty, you don't realize he really terrorized.
Y'all can delete
that
this.
neighborhood.
Y'all can delete this.
Nah, this shit is going up.
I've seen that man whole family on
All right,
Facebook.
come on, man.
Yeah,
We go-
we be right back.
We be right back, man. Go to commercial.
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes,
Come on,
yes.
Pound, let me get it. Say it one time.
Yeah.
We back. Lounge Boys back in the building. We got our very own, this is one of our biggest
This is
sponsors.
one of the lounge boys.
He
man.
is a lounge boy. You know what I'm saying?
Family
He
of
is a lounge boy. He's family. We love this man.
Yes,
These
yes.
guys are connected.
He looks out for us. He look like the mafia sitting up in this joint
I
right
am the
now.
mafia.
We got the mob with us, huh, Pound?
You know it.
Yeah, we
Forget
got.
about it.
That's for you, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
That's for you.
I don't want to pronounce it wrong, so I'm gonna let Pound say his name. Pound, say his name, Pound.
We got Ray Vasquez with New Age Empire in the house.
You age.
sir.
And like we
Vasquez.
talked about a couple minutes ago, he's going to come and help us out how to know our rights. And
Don't worry about it. What Ray's gonna do is
He gonna
I gotta translate like the black dude doing the white dude on Sanford and Son.
Yeah, because you don't understand
What
what,
he
Pound
mean
just
is-
said.
All right,
What
go ahead,
Pound
go
just
ahead,
said
take
was.
take over.
Nah, he
Shit.
just gonna take us through a little bit of the do's and don'ts and your rights and basically getting you some legal support in different different situations that you
Oh, we
got
play
going
arcade
on when it comes to accidents, when it comes to anything
Police
you may need a
walking up on
lawyer
you.
involved. My man Raymond Vasquez.
What's up, Ray?
Oh, he said the whole wait, goddamn.
Vasquez.
He said Raymond.
Man, I've been knowing Ray since shit. Since I was like
Tacoma Park Ranch.
7. Yeah, about 7.
Oh, when the police was running down on you back in the day.
In the
Man.
woods.
Yeah,
Man,
pretty much.
If you knew what you knew now, y'all would be straight.
That's when the woods had hiding spots in it. You can dip down them holes.
Yeah, man, I learned the hard way.
How to
Keep your mouth shut.
Yep.
Keep your mouth shut, because you try to be honest with these people, they're going to use your words against you. They tell you from the beginning, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be held against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. Utilize those rights, guys. Shut your mouth. Call the lawyer. Even if they're in front of you, just keep your mouth shut. What's up, Coop?
But let me ask you this. But what if I ain't do nothing?
Shut
Keep your
up.
mouth shut.
Just shut up.
Keep your
Yeah.
mouth shut. I didn't do nothing.
We know
feel
you
me?
can't do that, though.
I didn't do nothing.
Exactly. I need to
If you,
tell him
if you
I
ain't
didn't
do nothing, then shut up.
Nigga, become a mime.
Man.
They'll create a story. They'll create a case. They'll slam it on you. Anything, everything.
All the time.
Man.
All right, so look. Here's a scenario, right? I'm driving down George Avenue, right? Lady whips over from the right-hand lane, making a left-hand turn, and I hit her in the side. The police pull up, say it's my fault. The lady, they crying, whoop, whoop, whoop. What's my first thing to do? Instead of me, should I get out the car? Should I confront and say what's going on? Should I remain in my car, call my attorney, or call the police first? Who am I? What's my
Police
chain?
already showed up.
Well, the police showed up. The police trying to say it's my fault because I didn't hit the brakes for her to make the turn. She was wrong, but I should have slowed down.
Turn your phone on, press record, let them know you're recording, and you got. I mean, come on, man.
So you allowed to record them?
Once you let them know you are, you can.
All right.
You gotta let them give them a heads up. By the way, I'm recording you. I got cameras in my house. I let a lot of people know just to let you know you're being recorded right now.
Oh,
What could you do?
shit.
You either go walk away or not come in.
Damn.
Okay. I didn't know you. I mean,
Oh,
I thought it was just for some freak shit. Me personally.
that would be going in the pound house.
but hold on, Ray. But let me ask you this, because it's always a lot of videos and stuff going on Facebook and stuff like that about situations like that, and a couple officers be like, "Put your phone away. Put your phone, or put the hand."
Yeah, they try to make you put the phone down.
Can they do that?
You have the right to keep it up. It's your right. It's your phone. FBI was trying to subpoena iPhone for them to give up their rights and to open up an iPhone for them, and they couldn't.
Right.
Even the FBI
Yeah, I
couldn't,
remember that,
couldn't
yeah.
get iPhone to
Yeah.
open their phones to the FBI. So it's your right. So guys, I got an umbrella of attorneys. I've been doing this for 16 years. Picked up about an attorney a year. Got about 15 attorneys that I associate with, from former federal prosecutors to former FBI agents to award-winning PI attorneys to like super attorneys, award-winning super attorneys. I mean, all these guys are good guys that would give me discounts, give my clients discounts, and give me also what's a free consultation. Most of these other law firms would charge you whatever, $250 an hour for a consultation. My umbrella of, I call them the Justice League, because they're honest, good people, will give you a free consultation if you go through me, New Age Empire.
Okay, so I got a question for you. When you say award-winning lawyers, what sort of awards have they won to get the accolades that you speak of? What type of awards are they? I don't know about the law field too much, and I'm sure quite a lot of our viewers may not know about the law field and not understand what an award-winning lawyer is.
People with honesty, actual wins under their belts. They're like issued by the state. Like, for example, Super Lawyers is a foundation that awards, top lawyers in each state.
So when you win like a high-profile case, like say for instance, Pound won the OJ trial, he won it. He was the lawyer that won it. He becomes a super lawyer because he represented somebody of high caliber.
No. I mean, it's a whole lot complicated.
Because of the statutory of the it's like the statutory of the case then?
Look, when I'm gonna take it back. When I'm talking about award-winning attorneys, it's like people who actually won cases. Like,
They got a high.
like
high winning percentage. Their turnaround is good.
Good outcomes. Good, no complaints. Like you were talking about the complaint about the officer. None of that.
Yeah.
They're called grievances, by the way. File a grievance on them.
Okay.
If you file a grievance on them through their sergeant,
Yeah.
it's gonna be recognized through the whole station, and the whole station will know. Grievance. You get 3 of those, you're fired.
Shit, I gave 7. Them motherfuckers.
Shit, like you said, they only had 2. They ain't had that third one, so they wasn't
Right.
fired them.
Right.
They only had 2.
30 dogs.
Makes sense.
All right, so
Makes sense.
I guess myself would like to know what's the biggest case New Age Empire has taken on? If you're allowed to speak on it.
Sure. I've taken it's hard for me to tell you because there's a Client Right Privacy Act.
Yeah, so
that
so maybe that's a bad
so
question.
I can't give not even specifics, which is messed up. But my attorneys have proven innocence with a lot of people that were wrongfully accused. Let me put it in a general term like that.
Okay.
With auto accident cases, for example, word against word, like if we put our client who's honest on a stance, and for him to tell his scenario to a judge, and cases have been won, because a lot of attorneys are afraid to go against the state. They're afraid to go against the county. They're afraid of the state and county. So my guys will fight for you. My guys are not afraid. Fuck the state and the county.
Yeah.
So what? I got a question, Ray. What made you get into the whole line of what New Age Empire is? Get into the field of providing law or legal services for people.
Way back, man, I broke my ankle, and I was actually sitting at a bus stop, like I didn't know what to do. I was going to go see a therapist. At the therapist's office, they didn't tell me what my rights and benefits were. What I didn't know at that time is that I could sue the homeowner's insurance and get them to pay all my medical bills because the railing was broken that I fell on. So I started thinking, like, man, how could I better help people? And that's when it hit me. And then I hate to sound so selfish. I have suffered a lot of situations where I've got myself in trouble. So, and it's by talking too much, by being honest, and by just learning the hard way. So I said, you know what? The state and everybody's out to fuck us, especially minorities. You know what? Even white people these days are getting fucked. So I wanted to create a team that was actually going to fight for us and not be afraid of the state and the cops and everyone else.
Right.
So I mean, through my bad to answer your question, through my bad experiences, I didn't want people to suffer what I suffered. So that's why I created what I created.
Gotcha.
Well, let me ask you this: what brings you to the Lounge Boy Show today?
Actually, what brings me to the Lounge Boy show today, I have a sponsor. PLG is a law firm in D.C. who has a former Maryland prosecutor, which is awesome. You know, they were the guys going against us.
Right.
Now he's on our
Yeah,
team.
the other side,
He's on
yeah.
our team. He's working for us, y'all. So they sponsor New Age Empire Marketing, who's now helped me sponsor you guys for the next 4 months, and also has helped me sponsor the teams that I sponsor. So they're the guys in the background funding me.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Well,
And
shout
there
out
he
to them.
is right there. Come here, Bobby. Come here. Bobby, come here for PLG.
Shout out.
There
Bobby.
he is. There's PLG himself.
Shout
Walking
out
in
Bobby.
at the right time.
Shout out Bobby.
Come on.
Bobby, come on
Oh,
over,
yeah,
Bobby.
you got to stand behind us.
There go Bobby.
This is Bobby
Bobby's
from
here.
PLG. He's the director of marketing for the PLG law firm in D.C.
All right.
Right time.
He
right
is
place.
officially our new lawyer. Just let y'all know.
Exactly. Anything happens,
Yeah.
Bobby is going to be talking to them.
His father is also an attorney up in Fairfax. Ran his own firm for 35 years. His name is Robert Fredericks II. This is Robert Fredericks III. Ain't about what you know, it's who you know.
He got a
Yes,
fourth. You got a
sir.
fourth and a fifth.
I don't know, Bobby. Do
He
you?
working on it.
You trying to make? You trying to make? You trying to get part of the family? You know,
Hey, look. Hey, we gonna
Gotta
help Bobby
go
get
through
a
some
fifth.
school for that.
Well, we're gonna let Bobby get comfortable. Then we're gonna have some questions that we want to ask Bobby
Good timing,
also.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Good time.
Yeah.
You.
Perfect time.
Go,
time.
you're gonna get a drink. We'll
We're
be
gonna
right
take
back.
a quick
with you in
commercial right.
2 seconds.
Commercial break. We'll be right back after these. messages.
Yeah. I mean,
My name is Junio Medina, owner of Medina Consulting Group, LLC, located in Rockville, Maryland. My service specify in 3 areas. 1. Collective bargaining agreement interpretation. This service provided to contractors under a union contract within the construction industry. 2. Unfair labor practice charges. This service is provided for individuals who are currently under a union membership who have been unfairly represented by their union or whose rights have been violated by their employer. And 3. Article of organization. This service is provided for
Booyah.
Yeah.
I think we back. Can you see me now?
We're back. We're back.
yeah.
supposed to be back.
Little technical
Oh,
difficulties.
there you
Little
go,
technical
there you go.
difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
I think this guy
Forgive
did
us.
it right here.
No, forgive us. Listen, this is what happens when you deal with African American productions. That happens often on BET, TV One.
Yeah, true.
So
true.
you know, it's only like, I mean, it happens. It's only
It ain't like we're recording. So we're live.
Excuse me.
We're live.
Excuse me.
What?
The owners are not black.
the owners are not running this equipment.
Good answer.
Pow! Shots fired.
And on top of that,
Hey, hold up. You
the
gotta
owner
get-
didn't invest in better equipment. So man, work with what I gave y'all. Bro.
Shots
work
fired.
with what I gave y'all.
Shots fired.
But we
Let's
back
see.
at it. We back
Yeah, we
at it.
back.
Hey, we got go ahead,
Wait,
Ty.
man. No, you was about to talk about our attorneys. I hope we got our attorneys.
Yeah, we got our attorneys in here who
Our,
are
not mine.
Yes, sir.
they're ours now.
Ours.
So we got Ray New Age Empire. Go introduce your partnership and let us know
And tell us who
What
you
you
got
got?
sitting beside you, man.
this partnership.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ray with New Age Empire. Been doing it for 16 years. This is Robert Fredericks. He's a director of marketing for PLG firm in D.C.
Thanks for having me, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Thank
already
you for
know
coming.
it's our pleasure.
So let me
Especially get
let me
to
start
know-
this off. Let me ask you, what does your firm do basically?
My firm's called Principal Law Group, and we specialize in personal injury. And we do a wide range of stuff. Personal injury is what we specialize in, from Ocean City, Maryland, down to DC Metro and Virginia area. But we've got 7 attorneys that do general law as well. So when you're in trouble, we specialize in helping you out.
Oh, this
Yeah, we
Hey, that's a good specialty.
exactly. Well, let me ask you. One of the questions that we was having was know your rights. So, what type of advice can you give? I mean, Ray already told us that don't say nothing. But for the people that like to
That's
talk,
all you need to know. Don't say
for the
nothing.
people that like to talk, is there some type of other advice that you can give them? I mean, like,
Shut
no,
their
knowing that
mouth.
for example, knowing that the police can't search your car,
Just like you do right
you know, without, I guess, probable cause or whatever. I mean, I
They're
believe.
not there to help you. You know, they're there to not help you. Frankly, you know. So, you know, Ray was right with what he said. Shut your mouth. Don't say anything. If you like to talk, shut your mouth at that point in time.
But can the police search your car?
You know, I guess if there's probable cause, they can. You know, if they see something when sitting out, if you know a crack pipe out on the seat or something, I'm
Okay.
sure they can search your car. But
Pal, put
unless
your
they
crack
have
pipe
probable
away.
cause, they can't
Put your
come
crack
at you.
pipe
So they can't just pull you over.
I mean,
Let's
if
say
your
because
tags-
your light out
If
or
your tags are
something.
They can
dead,
pull you over for a light
Hold
out,
on.
but they can't do. They're not supposed to be. They're not supposed to be able to do anything with you.
By searching your car and stuff like that.
Correct.
That's good to know because I know that's probably one of the
Yeah,
gateways into a lot of people's cars.
what if your tags is dead and you riding on, you know, like, what if you riding dirty?
Renew your tags before you're
I
riding
mean,
dirty.
So, no, I'm saying so if your tags dead.
Basically.
If your tags dead, they can search your vehicle. Nah,
Yeah, all right,
we got
yeah,
people that
that's
need to
a
know
question.
that.
So if you're riding with dead tags, or if a cop gets behind you and runs your tags and sees that the owner of the vehicle has a suspended license, do they still have the right to actually search your vehicle and everything?
You're saying the owner's driving, or no? There's somebody else's.
It's somebody else
Yeah,
driving.
no. That's you get pulled over for tags. That's tags. You know, if there's no probable cause. You know, normally, I think 90% of the time we give it to them with our mouth.
Right.
That's what we give
Yeah,
the
yeah.
probable cause for. But if you shut your mouth, you'll be better off. You know, you
And
take the ticket for
body
the tags.
language too. Body language plays a
Yeah.
big part in it also, which I come to learn.
For sure.
That body language plays. It does, man.
What you doing?
No, I mean just from watching different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people
Sure.
just like, man, you look nervous, you fidgeting, like what, what's going on?
You be in the car like,
Right.
Hey, if you in there doing all types of crazy stuff,
I
then
can't find my
you know what I'm saying?
registration. You one of them?
That I'm just saying, does that give them the reason, enough reason to actually search your vehicle or pull you out and
I
and
think
search
it's more
your
than
vehicle?
just body language. I think they gotta smell alcohol. They gotta see something on the seat. I don't think you can be nervous just because you got pulled over. I don't think just being fidgety gives them that right. So it's everything's a little unique. Every scenario is a little unique.
I don't know. Okay. So you said they smell alcohol. So if you're driving, no, seriously, because shit, anybody can get in this situation. If you're driving down the street and maybe you had a sip or two, but not enough where you feel like you smell like you're reeking of alcohol, and a cop look at you and be like, hey, I pulled you over because you didn't signal your lane change or whatever, and you're like, well. Now he pulled you over, you're like, well, I smell alcohol coming from there. You know damn well you don't smell like alcohol in the car. So does he have the right to give you one of those field tests because he
No.
think he smells alcohol?
You don't ever have to take a field test. They're optional, no matter what the scenario is.
But is that worse on you as far as like when you go to court and stuff
There's
because
nothing,
you refuse to
nothing
take that
could
test?
come out of a field test that could help you ever. Nothing. I don't
Nothing.
care what you do. I don't care how good you look. You ain't coming out better.
Well, yeah, but what if
Never take that test,
what if
right?
you
Never.
What if you
No
refuse to take
circumstance.
it?
Give
What
me
if you
pound on
refuse to
that
take
one.
it? Then what?
It's optional. There's no refusal. It's not even a refusal.
But I thought if you refuse,
Just
No,
like
it's
get your
optional.
license up. Yeah, you had
No,
it.
if you don't blow in the breathalyzer, that's what they're. I guess they can ultimately make you blow. And
Okay,
you're allowed to
yeah.
refuse that. And you might, then have some consequences because of that. But never should you ever get out of the car and try to, touch your nose and count back. Whether you're sober or not, it's not going to help you.
Right.
Hey, hold on. I got one for y'all. Hold on. I want to ask them, do they tell their clients this, right? So, officer friend of mine told me before the police, if you've been drinking, if you have the windows up in your car, before the police officer gets to your window, roll your window down so that you're getting more air in the car and you don't have your breath or anything else coming out the window.
Who said that?
Officer.
That's a fact. Open your windows.
Open your windows before the police get there, and that's a
For one, you're
recommendation
not
when you
even
get pulled.
supposed to ride
When
with
you
the
get pulled
windows
over.
down. rather
You mean
smoking,
up?
drinking,
I'm gonna tell
anything.
you guys a funny
You're not
story.
supposed to ride with the window
I got a
up
friend
or
who's an
down. Up, I mean,
FBI
up.
agent. Listen to this, guys. Quick funny story. Friend is an FBI agent. We were going home. He was drinking and driving. He put out all his windows. It's wintertime. It's fucking cold as hell.
Right.
And I'm like, why you got your windows down? He was like, man, they can't smell alcohol on us. We'll be fine.
Right.
FBI guy.
Exactly.
Let it ventilate. Let
Roll
it
your
ventilate.
window. Keep
Let
your
it
window.
ventilate.
Yeah. Let it get some
Also,
in it.
listen, hold on. We're not condoning drinking and driving
We're not.
at any point, but
Don't drink and drive.
but
It wasn't me.
if you driving and you stop at a red light and take a sip, that's not drinking and driving. That's sip.
Drinking
Hold
and
up.
sipping is what you're saying?
That's not what?
That's not drinking and driving.
That's
PLG, do you want to
that's-
handle that
That's
one?
sipping. That's sipping at a light.
That's light sipping.
Yeah, that's
As long
light
as you're drinking
sipping.
lemonade, yeah.
Here goes a free consultation. Give him a free consultation, PLG.
I'm not saying that's just legal. I'm not saying it's legal at all. Not at all. But I heard that as far as drinking liquor, that you drink vodka because it doesn't smell as much as dark liquor.
Really?
Yeah,
I think I've heard that.
yeah. It doesn't smell. It's not. It doesn't reek as much as dark liquor.
It still smells.
Well, one of our viewers have a question. They say, "Is walking intoxicated against the law? Really? Is that really public intoxication?"
I think if you're in public, depends on where you're walking.
Yeah, and you're
Technically
drunk.
speaking.
That's crazy, though. I mean-
why are you drunk in public walking? Like for one,
You don't have to be drunk.
You should be locked up for just being stupid as shit.
You don't have to be drunk though. You could
Hold
just
up.
be.
Wait. Say that again. Why are you what?
Why are you walking down the street drunk?
What the shit? I'm walking.
You gotta.
I gotta walk to get to my destination.
Exactly. You gotta
Hold
walk.
on,
me
hold on,
stay
hold on.
at the
Exactly.
bar.
For one, all right. Well, okay.
I gotta
Well,
walk.
this is what happens.
I was on the radio.
Where you
radio
where
show.
you walking to? Where are you
I'm
walking
going to the subway station.
Nah,
I'm,
see,
I'm on my way to
bullshit.
Silver Spring Station from
Yeah.
Society.
I was in the Lounge Boys radio show.
Right. I'm walking down Georgia Avenue. Shit.
I guess.
What?
I mean, I guess.
What? I'm walking. Damn
To
it.
me, it seemed, yeah, but
You ain't never took a walk when you got hammered?
I don't.
Yeah, you done took one and just didn't fucking know it.
I've taken a lot of them death strolls.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, like, I just don't think it's right. That's just me.
So that's
personally.
against the law.
Yeah, public intoxication is against the law. Hell yeah.
He just said it, public intoxication.
Drunk in public's against the law.
But you gotta be like,
If you're in public,
you gotta be like belligerent and some shit like that to get that. You can't just be, because we all walked down the street drunk before.
Can you
and
be
we-
stumbling
yeah, it's still against the
down
law.
the
You just didn't get
sidewalk?
arrested that time. It's still against the law that time.
So you're trying to tell me everyone that walks out of the bar that has been drinking
They can get locked up
can
just for
possibly get.
Sure.
Wow.
Oh,
If you're
you know what?
disturbing
that
the
brings,
peace.
that brings up a
Wait,
good
wait.
point.
If you're disturbing the peace.
Mess with you.
that
I
brings
know,
up
I'm
a
saying
good
you're not
know
disturbing
some
the
shit,
peace.
though.
Depends on what goes on.
So look,
Okay,
I got a
okay.
question.
Who
So
know you
do
drunk but
think,
you?
Like being in the field, the law field. Do you think that a lot of these bars out here pay police to not mess with their customers?
That's a good question.
Or is it like do they get funded or put up enough to the county whereas though they like, yeah, you guys just make sure nothing goes on crazy at that establishment? Because if you sit out front of a bar, everybody in the bar has been drinking.
Sure.
Everybody in the bar is getting in their car going home.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and nobody's really getting pulled over
Everybody
leaving that
getting locked up.
establishment. And I always wonder to myself, like, how can this not be?
They're in
If
cahoots.
police are sitting out front of there and they know everybody's leaving from this club and everybody's probably been drinking.
Make
Like-
a lot of donations to the local senators.
Yeah.
That's
I guess-
okay. That's all. Because when I was in Florida, when I lived in Florida. I went to a bar in Florida, and everybody got smashed at these bars in Florida where I was at. And I left the bar in Florida. I was on the island actually. Left the bar, driving to my. It's only a 7-mile bar. Driving to my house, and got pulled over. I was blasted. I'm talking about
Plaster.
yeah, exactly. You can say that in 7 different languages. They know what plaster is. I was that. And he pulled me over, was like, man, I smell a lot of alcohol. I said, buddy, you was just sitting across from the bar. You seen me leave there. He's like, man, how far are you going? I said, man, I'm going right here to this next street. He was like, well, you look like you made it far. You know, you made it so, you know.
You made it further than I thought you would
he's
get.
like, man, good. I'm going to follow you home. Make sure you turn into there. Make sure you actually live there. And, you know, I'll let you go.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You lucky.
He was lucky.
Very lucky.
But-
But that's an island, though.
They
That's an
lucky.
island where everybody drink and get drunk.
It don't matter. They
In
didn't lock
the
me
city,
up.
that ain't gonna happen. That ain't happening in the
never
city.
here. No.
But to piggyback off of what you just said, me and Trey was in Ocean City, and they was watching us get fried. We walked to the car. The policeman walked up right to us and was like, "Look, save me the paperwork and get on that bus."
You was at Secret.
I lie to you not.
Where were you at Secret?
Hey, look.
Yes, exactly.
It ain't no secret. He was at secret.
Not a secret.
No bullshit.
But
This
the
one
thing is,
just
we
secret.
thanked him. I mean, we was like, man, damn, thank you. I mean, but
Yeah,
he
because
really
then you got to go to court all the way to Ocean City.
exactly. He was, but they was watching us.
They
Though.
said,
It's like Nick
"Save
said, they watched us sit there and down all them
He
drinks.
told me.
I actually got. I
That's
got.
not-
watch-
that's
They're
like
watching us
entrapment.
now, gentlemen.
Yeah, I don't think
I
they're
got
allowed to watch
watched,
you.
yeah.
I think that is entrapment. Yeah.
That's like entrapment.
if they sit there and watch. you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Take a picture of while you drinking. Every drink you drink, take a picture of the police.
I
Number
left.
2.
I left society on New Year's. Went to society New Year's night, and you know, to bring in the New Year was hammered. Me, my wife, and some other friends and family went to the 7-Eleven up the street.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm an amazing driver when I've been drinking. I know.
So
this.
you think?
I know this? No, I'm super great. But
Don't drink and
I
drive,
pulled
folks.
into
Don't drink and
se-
drive.
yeah,
Don't drink and drive,
people. So listen.
We just
I
went to
pull
a
into
settlement, sir.
7-Eleven. I go into 7-Eleven. I look for see if they got something hot in there. Now my wife's been drinking probably as much as I have, but she can't. You know, she don't retain her liquor as much as I do because I drink more. So she's sitting in the passenger seat. I walk in there, go in and look at the thing like, oh, they don't have any food. Walk back out, get in the car. So I look over to her and tell her there's no food here. I hear a knock on the window. It's police. So I'm like, what the fuck? I roll down the window. He's like, hey, man, look, I know you've been drinking tonight. So won't you just let your wife drive? Are you okay to drive? She's like, yeah. He was like, all right, won't you let your wife drive because we don't want to lock anybody up tonight.
What were you doing in 7-Eleven?
That's what, listen, I've been trying to figure this out for 2 years.
me get
What
the
I
tape.
did, what I do in 7-Eleven besides walk in there, look at the shit, and then walk back out. They were like, man, they don't have any food here, and walk back out. So when we get back, she drives, she pulls out, we drive back home. She was like, man, I am drunker than you are. How you let me drive? I said, man, I guess this just what, you know.
Whenever you're
was
looking for
female.
a hot dog in 7-Eleven at 3 a.m., that's when they come at you. You know,
That's,
they know.
And that's where they need to sit at. They need
Hey,
to sit out front of IHOP, 7-Eleven,
Come on, man.
Tasty Diner.
Hey, why you snitching?
Oh, don't give up all the spots.
He
Why
just
you
ratted
telling where
himself
motherfuckers
out.
go when they
Hey,
fry?
man, fuck, don't nobody go there really except us.
But why
Nah,
the,
I'm just-
why
I'm
the
just
fuck you
playing.
go tell them go where I be at then? Shit.
But I'm kind of shocked that Ty is not more let me see belligerent with the answer. Y'all say don't say anything. Do you remember that kid that was driving and the officer said he ran a stop sign? And then the officer he drove the boy drove all the way home. He made it home, and the officer then pulled him over and got him out of the car. Do you remember that?
That incident with I think I remember the incident.
Do you remember the
talking about.
incident?
So the younger was driving. He ran through a stop sign, but the police didn't mess with him until he got home on his own property.
Exactly.
And he told the
He
police.
tried to say
officer-
I didn't run the stop sign. He was, y'all say don't say nothing, but he was like, I didn't do anything. I didn't
Well,
do
that's saying
anything.
something.
I didn't do anything.
I never.
I was trying to tell, but I was.
I never-
what Ty always was saying, we argued about this.
What's that?
If you know your rights,
All right, so knowing, so it's certain situations.
Tell them you know this and you know that and this and that and that.
Your
and
rights
that.
are you have the right to remain silent.
All right,
I
so
don't
but
know if
look,
you've heard that
all right,
shit
so
before.
but wait a minute. To that defense, besides just being quiet and waiting for y'all, if you know certain pieces of law and you spit it the correct way when you're talking to a officials, police, and this, that, and the other, they can't fuck with you because you know what you're talking about. You always got to know your grounds. You don't just sit there and shut up for everything. You got to say something back at some particular time if you know. If you don't know, then shut the fuck up. That's the way it go.
Good
and that's
point.
where I always come from.
And if you're fucked up, always shut up.
If you fucked up, yeah. If you
Don't
fucked
open your mouth.
Right. If you fucked up
Always.
and you don't know, and you slurring and your mouth ain't able to talk and you can't articulate the proper way, yeah, shut up.
We didn't talk about if you drunk though.
I know when I
If you know-
I've been drinking and I get pulled over, man, I pull my registration license out immediately.
Yeah, bro,
And as soon as they walk up to the window, I got it right here. Like sir, I don't. What was the problem? What's
Like
the
I
problem?
said- and like I
He
said,
tell
keep that
me,
joint ventilated.
Here you go, right here. You ain't gotta ask no more questions. Here you go. Here, look at it, whatever. And 9 times out of 10, I've been let go.
See, Nick made a good point right there. And back to what you guys were saying earlier, should I step out the vehicle? By the way, I'm not giving you legal advice. I'm not an attorney. I just know my rights. You don't have to get out the vehicle. You can say, officer, there's no reason for me to get out the vehicle. Back to body language, security, knowing your rights. I don't have to get out the vehicle, officer.
That's a good.
Here's my
that's good
license
to know.
and registration. I didn't. How could I help you?
But I've seen a lot of videos where
people- yeah,
they
exactly.
make people get out of
Yeah.
their cars, man, and people roll down their window like 2 inches to handle their information, and
Roll
they
the
bust
window
the
down.
windows and
Have
everything.
the windows open. Cooperate.
But that's because they
Cooperate.
figure that as disrespect though. That's
Okay.
Like, that's
So
like me
even
walking.
if you roll
that's like
the
me,
windows
that's
down
like me
all
trying
the
to talk
way
to you
up.
right now, right? And you just be sitting up here talking to me and be like, yeah, I'm talking to you, nigga. Woo, woo. That's they figure that as like disrespect. You know what I'm saying? What's your reason for not rolling? All you gotta do is roll your window down. Here you
Cooperate.
go. How you doing? What's the problem?
There's no need
Know
for me to
your
get
rights. Be able to speak about your rights and know what they can't violate and that sort of thing. I'm not saying every situation you like. They I don't think they even saying that. Every situation you gotta keep your mouth shut. If you know some of the different laws that they know, then you can say the same things that they can say because they can't violate them.
What we really need is like a bank
Tay
teller
said
window
stop
on
drinking.
the driver's side window. You know,
You
one of those
stop
little
drinking.
bank teller windows. That's what you need instead of rolling it down.
Yeah,
Can I help you?
Exactly. Yeah,
Right. Push the
exactly.
button.
you need one of those.
Exactly.
You need one of those
Can I help
spinning
you?
windows. Put your license shit. Spin the window right here. You can take
That's
this,
what
put
you
it
need.
back in because
Right.
I don't feel safe. Put it back in because I don't feel safe.
One of our viewers said, "Stop drinking."
Did you see?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you see the? I saw it, and it was the guy. He had I accept my right to remain silent. He had it written on a piece of paper.
Oh, yeah.
And he had his license.
Very smart.
And he had his
That's
driver's
what you
license
should
and
do.
everything.
Hand
and,
him the paper.
and when the police pulled over, all he did was hanging out the window like this.
Roll it back up, hand it to him.
Right.
Don't say one
Now-
single word, not one word.
Now the question becomes this though: when you hand them that, and then they want to try and take it further, what is the repercussions that could possibly handle? Because like my window's up.
Well,
I
look,
gave you all my
what are they
information.
going to do? They're going to break the window and then what? Pull you out and then handcuff? I mean, what's the scenario? So like,
Yeah, that
you know,
And then you subpoena the camera
Right.
on their
No, they're not
vest
gonna do that.
and their vehicle.
Yeah.
All right, so look,
they got to have probable cause.
$150 for that subpoena. We could do that.
Yeah. What's the probable cause though? If you do that, if
I think it's discretionary on them police. You know,
Oh,
I think,
okay,
I
gotcha.
think that's
So
that.
it
You know,
becomes-
gray area.
they want to make up.
So then it
Yeah.
becomes the discretionary of what they pulled you
Well,
over
but
for.
everything's on camera these days. You know, so you know, it's getting stronger
Vest cam,
for sure.
car cam.
Dash cam, everything's
Well, look-
on camera.
Let me ask you this. This is a discussion. I don't know if you can answer this, but a lot of us, not us, but a lot of people talk about the justice system in all is basically all of y'all are working together.
Not us.
Because basically, no, I'm saying, listen, 'cause basically, if there's no crime, then the police can't lock nobody up. Then the lawyers won't have a job.
The
Then the
industrial
probation officers
military
won't have a
complex.
job.
Exactly.
And then the judges won't have a job. And then,
Well, listen
so
to this.
basically,
Our
some of y'all
attorneys-
want some crime.
Our attorneys are criminal
police
defense.
complex.
We're defending the public.
I gotta take that to a different. I'm gonna take it to a different step before that. All y'all went to the same law school,
I didn't go to law school.
right? So lawyers, particularly, none of y'all. Have you ever like came across a defensive like on the other side? You're criminal, their justice.
Hey, look, those prosecutors are really prosecuting you. They're not your friends.
Yeah,
and
they
we're
like- they
fuck
like
you,
from hell.
and they're saying fuck
They
you
like
back.
from hell.
This
but
is
I'm-
real
like from
war.
hell.
So what school do the prosecutors go to then?
No, I mean you can all go to law school.
yeah.
All the
Let's
law
do
school,
that.
law school.
But that's what I mean,
You
though.
just got different
Man, you go to
professors
Howard
and
and get a
different
law
classes.
degree.
Yeah,
You go to
It
Howard,
ain't-
Maryland.
You see
whatever.
it. You see it on NYPD
See,
and all the different
UDC
shows.
gives
My
a
thing-
law
my thing
degree.
is
The prosecutor
My
and
thing is
the
different.
prosecutor and defense attorney went to the same school. They know each
to
other.
piggyback on what you said. All right, my thing is, my question is different. Do you have? Is there like, say if I got a real like high end case, right? Like, knock on wood, like a murder or a robbery case, and they're saying like my lawyer fee would be, or I go see a lawyer, right? And the lawyer tell me, hey, man, for $50,000 or $75,000, I can make this thing go away. Now,
Pay
is he
him.
saying that? Is he saying that because
He's lying.
he's
You
taking
can't
that
say
50,
that.
75,000 and going and talking to the prosecutor and judge and like, look,
You're going
I break
away.
you down 10, I break you down
You're
15.
going away.
Let's
Yeah.
get it.
That's only in the movies.
No, they utilize the relationships, but it's not a guarantee. The judges are selected at random. When
Never
you,
guaranteed.
commit a.
Oh,
offense.
okay,
So it depends
okay,
on the
okay.
judge. And going back to what you're saying with the prosecuting attorney, a lot of the people getting out of law school start by doing attorney work.
At working for the state
Yeah,
because
working
of the
for the
guarantee
because they're
check.
getting the
They
experience under
learn
their
the
belt.
experience.
Yeah, because I've had attorneys that told me, yeah, I know this judge, and
Right.
I
Well,
know
that's
it-
cool.
that's
They
good.
probably
That's cool.
played golf together
Right.
Sunday.
No, that's a
But
good
that's what I mean,
scenario.
though. So that's a difference. So if you know the judge and you just
Back to
play
what I
golf
said,
with
it's
him,
not
That
what you
ain't.
know,
But,
it's who you know.
Oh, okay. Well, let me break it down layman term for you,
see,
Ty.
let's break it down.
So that's like if we go out, right, and there's a dude that I know that I've been knowing for a long time,
Right.
and he started tripping, and you come to me like, "Hey, your man tripping," and
What
I
about-
tell him, I'm like, "Man, look, I know this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, ease up." And then y'all end up getting in a fight. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Like, the judge don't make. I mean,
Guilty
their
by
relationship.
association.
Yeah, it's like
Guilty by association.
just because they may
is
just
that
because
what
they
I'm
may
saying?
know each other don't mean that they just going,
Hey, look, the guy 6'9", that's why he's in jail, mainly for guilty by association.
Hey,
I think there's more to that
Nah,
story.
it's more.
I'm about to say the
Of
same
course,
thing.
there's more to it, but that's the only. They
got
threw
that
a lot of
dude on-
shit there
they
that
got-
could stick,
you know what
but
he in
that's
jail
what
for?
stuck.
You know what he
That
in jail
one stuck.
for?
Hey,
He
Ray-
in
Guilty
jail-
by
he in jail
association.
Hey, Ray, you know what you get for
perping.
that one?
He in jail for perping. For perping like something he ain't.
He
He
perpetrating
in
a
jail-
fraud.
Yeah, he in jail for
Hey,
trying
Ray.
to be something he ain't.
Hey, Ray.
That's basically
Guilty
what he
by
in jail for.
association.
He's a perpetrator
Hey, Ray,
of fraud.
But he was trying to lead the charge of it.
Hold on, guys. Let me go back to what you're saying.
Hey,
Look,
go-
my guys are good guys. They're good fellas. We're fighting these guys because I
right,
think
got
there's
you.
some shit. They're full of shit. They're
I agree.
against us, and our people are honest.
Right.
I'm
That's
tired
what
of
we
the
like.
system taking advantage of us.
Well, why don't you put your business out? Give a plug
Yeah,
for your
plug
Plug your
business.
business and everything so
everybody
everybody
know.
can find both of y'all.
You can find us
Exactly.
at www.principallawgroup.com, and you can always call me directly at 571-641-5385.
Bam.
And it's Rob Fredericks with Principal Law Group.
Yeah.
And guys, if you can't get a hold of Bobby, I'm 24/7. Text me, call me, FaceTime, Instagram me, Facebook, whatever.
Where's it at,
New
though?
Age Empire Marketing 571-317-5763.
Somebody called him at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't think he's 24/7. Let me check.
Oh, I'm going to call his ass at 3 o'clock
Well, I mean,
in the morning. Watch,
unless
please
my
check that out,
fiance's in
boys.
town, then maybe I won't
Hey,
answer.
you best believe I'm going to hit his ass 3 o'clock this morning.
Hey, we want to definitely thank our guests for coming in, giving us some of this good knowledge of knowing our rights.
Yeah, knowledge itself.
So,
Thanks for having
knowledge
us.
is what?
Knowledge is power.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
knowledge is power. So make sure y'all tune into us next week. We'll be right back here, 7 p.m.
We got
Lounge
belly
boys.
dances next week.
Belly dance.